Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. So in this video I'd like to discuss some of the issues that have arisen now, things that I have also warned about that could happen due to the price really hovering and trolling here the key support levels. We talked about that range between $6.40 and $6.53 that ideally we need to stay above to maintain the bullish count. Now what you can see, we clearly broke it and we might just be retesting this one from below. That is definitely not a bullish signal. In fact, it's actually quite bearish and the strength of the decline is quite bearish as well. On top of that, there is no evidence that we have bottomed yet. So it really threatens the bullish wave count. It is certainly not a high probability chart here at the moment. And we need to start leaning towards the bearish count. I mean, I still have it on the chart here as the bearish alternative, but I already told you before, if we go below 640, it is very hard to defend the bullish scenario. So, you know, we knew about it, it could happen. So it is happening now. So it's just, it is just due to that strong decline that happened. I mean, even this decline wasn't good. We talked about it, that this decline was not good for Polkadot. And now obviously we then moved up and came down even stronger. Now again, there is no evidence that this has bottomed yet. To get initial evidence that we have a local low, we would need to move above the $7.17 level at least, at the very least, ideally impulsively. So the main issue is that if we want to count this bullish, then we would have to say that the wave 2, so basically that the wave 1 here, the white wave count, that this was a leading diagonal. The yellow count is the sub-wave count of the white wave 1, that we then came down in a wave 2. And there are different ways of counting this, A, B, C, with 5-wave move in the wave C. Even though I actually don't really like that count anymore, but it doesn't really make a great difference. I think actually it is better to count it as A, then here the B, and that we're now doing a C. That would be the bullish count, but then we would really need to bottom out now. I mean, really, the issue is the proximity between the latest low and the low from July, which was, to be exact, let's see, I mean, that was at 5.97. We've come down to $6.10. There is no bullish setup anymore. Of course it could work out bullish, but it's just the likelihood has massively reduced. So to maintain the bullish count, we really need to move up now impulsively and break above the $7.20 level. The bearish count, how would that work out? So the bearish count is highlighted here in green. The bearish count would suggest that this wave 4 only finished here, and that we're now in a wave 5 to the downside. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. And in terms of these subwaves, we would really need to say that we came down either here in a wave 1, then this was already the wave 2, and we're now heading down in a 3. Very much possible. Then here a 4 and a 5. I think this is actually the most likely count. So we came down in a 1, then we had an A, B, C here in wave 2, and we're now heading down in 3. There is no evidence that wave 3 is finished. And if you look at the length of the wave 1, normally wave 3 should move a little bit longer. If we measure the length of a possible wave 1, then the wave 3 should at least reach the $5.17 level. Normally you would even expect lower prices, but we have to understand that the wave 1 was very long. And if we now use the usual levels that you would use, like the 1.618 extension, we would have to say that the wave 3 could end around $3.37. While that is possible, I'd be inclined first to go with a $5.17 level. Then we'll have a wave 4 retracement and then come down in a wave 5. So this is sort of what's going to happen. And to be fair, the bearish count will, I mean, if we go below that swing low at $6.10, then the bearish count will get firmly in control, and below 597 the bullish count is completely invalidated. anyway. Okay, and that's my update about Polkadot. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.